survive and fight through that. And sometimes it doesn't work for you. It's not that if it doesn't work for you, you're always a failure. But until you learn through that, you rarely get to big success. So if you're committed to the wrong kind of PMF, power, money, or fame, and you're looking short term, that's a big problem. The second thing that I want to say to this crowd, and that is without prejudice to any one of you's point of view or working, coming in with a chip on your shoulder that I am from IIT, or that you're from computer science or whatever. That, for me, is an example of why humility is important. That doesn't work. Just because I got into IIT Delhi and did computer science doesn't mean that the world was not conspiring for my success. There's a lot of things that will have contributed to your success, and there are many people out there in the world who are as capable or probably better. Just because where you are doesn't mean you are, standing on a pedestal. And identify what your strengths are and how they manifested in where you got. But that doesn't determine your future. That just tells you a little bit about yourself, and that helps other people to get a sense of what is it that they can know about. Just that chip on the shoulder, that sense of entitlement that sometimes you see founders from good colleges or good backgrounds come in, that is a big turn off, personally for me. I think number 0, even before all of this, is individual integrity. I mean, integrity, I don't mean being honest or telling the truth. Integrity, I think, in terms of a larger, whole, bigger picture of, does the whole person work? Does he say what he does? Does he do what he says? Is he intellectually and emotionally honest to recognize facts, and he's able to stand by his commitment to the best of his ability, but also learn and listen to what others are saying with integrity. That integrity, can I trust this guy? Because I'm going to give him money and expect him to succeed and wish him success. If there is any doubt on integrity, that is the number 0 item, in my personal view, for any engagement, whether as an employee, whether as a startup investor, or anything else. So, endorsing what you're saying, but just that integrity point, I really want to bring up.
Sure. No, very meaningful. Apurva, I'll bring you in here. So, but I will sum it up both for you. Is, integrity, of course, is fundamental in whatever you do in life, and being authentic. Right, what Anup is saying, right, whether you're approaching online or meeting someone in person, you have to be authentic. Again, to keep it relevant to this audience, right? Google knows more about AI and ML than perhaps anyone else does. Every startup today claims that we are AI ML, right? How do you figure out the authenticity of someone claiming that our startup is AI ML? Or what are the lookouts for? And how do you call a fake tech out of fake tech? Even where how much deep insights you would have.
So I think if we think about AI at multiple layers, there will be very few companies which are building at a kernel level. So which are working on GPUs, which are working on LLMs, and which is fine because it's a different kind of a business and requires a different kind of competency in the founders to build around that. A large part of what we are seeing in the market is companies building at the application layer. So you're using a model which could be a GPT model, or you're using one of our models, you're using Vertex, and you're building an application which is focused on a vertical or a horizontal. And which is again fine. I think we believe in intentionality. So if somebody tells us they're building on AI, the first step is, yeah, okay, you're building on AI. A lot of people are. Let's see more. And the first thing all of us need to understand is, ultimately AI is a way to solve for a business need. So if you're building something cool, but it's not really at a first principle level solving a business problem which you are willing to pay for, then it's a toy. So we obviously love meeting founders and working with founders who are actually genuinely solving our business need. The second thing is, the diffusion in AI is happening very fast. Especially if you're building at an AI application layer, whatever you're doing, you'll have many fast forwards coming up very fast. So distribution and route to market and GTM is going to be the key. The moment you start getting GTM, you start getting paid customers, you'll be able to train your models better. And that's the secret sauce of the application layer. Yeah.
answer. Sumit, people in Delhi particularly are waiting for winter to get over. Today is a sunny day. When does this funding winter, if there is one, get over? And students, when do they feel motivated that it's time to, again, jump the startup bandwagon?
Yeah, I'm also, I live in Bombay. I grew up in Delhi, but I live in Bombay, I must say. Delhi winters are definitely entirely. It's not even winter for you, it's probably spring already. The funding winter is actually there. If you look at the broader numbers,